guys, I am Shane Davis, 20-year comic book veteran, and I'm here today to talk about what is a thing, a reboot, sort of, at DC Comics. It's like kind of like the cake and eat it too situation. DC Comics is going to be able to come up with fresh new takes of DC characters for upcoming audiences. I guess if you're still in there buying DC superheroes or have an interest in buying DC superheroes, once again, they are going to present them to you in a different universe that potentially could cross over with the rest of the universe. See, DC's got it either way they want. Basically, it's going to become another universe in the world of DC. You know, how they have the 52 worlds or universes, the multiverse. Well, we're about to get that over here, and it's going to be led by Snyder. Now, I've had a history with this before in the sense Dan Didio wanted to do this a long time way back. There's a story where he put out a bunch of memos up under doors calling it Ultimate DC, and then somebody told him, like, that's like Marvel's Ultimate line. You know, can you not call it Ultimate? And Dan went through and pulled back all the memos, not before the rumors got out that this had happened. There's always been this interest to come up with a different universe parallel to the already existing fan base core Superman and keep all that continuity, you know, Batman, all of that stuff, but come up with a new take. And for a couple of reasons, the companies desperately need to do this. One is, especially DC Comics, is they have a couple of characters that's all going to start coming up on public domain, including Joker, Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman. They're all going to come up in public domain about like around, I don't know, 2034 and there on out. So they need to get a version of these characters that will stick to the corporate bones. Make that character stick and it's theirs and nobody else's, that version. And that worries me about this. That worries me because that type of thinking, like we need to bastardize this character, leads to diversity and inclusion. It leads to basically people trying to come up with a version of these characters that are so unlike what you've seen before that they're legally distinct. A good example, Miles Morales' Spider-Man. Completely different. Marvel could lose Spider-Man tomorrow to the Steve Ditko estate or public domain, and they would still have Miles Morales Spider-Man. You see how that works. With that said, why Absolute Universe now? And I also believe that DC Comics is letting the main line die at the same time. These things are happening all at once. Here is an example. I think this cover for Action Comics 1069 is AI generated. Look at the bottom of the S. All right, so let's look at that. There you go. Proof it's AI. So DC Comics, you kind of wonder with this what type of talent they're going to have in the Absolute Universe. Ashcan, like who are we going to see? What talents? Because a lot of them are doing the Jeff Johns Ghost Machine books. No, I mean, right there would have been 4 great talents that could have worked, including Jeff Johns himself on these books. We're seeing Scott Snyder, sure. But to be honest, we've not really seen a lot of success with Scott Snyder, to be honest, unless he was teamed up with Greg Capullo. Greg Capullo obviously working on some Wolverine stuff at Marvel. So what are we going to get here? Are we okay with just Scott Snyder going through and reworking DC characters in a new universe? Are people really going to buy in on that? Are you going to bite? Or like, what's the talent behind this? You know what I'm saying? Brian Hitch, you know, Gary Frank, Francis Manapul, Fabok, they're all doing Ghost Machine stuff. Capullo, again, doing his thing. I mean, are we going to see big hitters like Mark Silvestri, Jim Lee, David Finch do this? Probably not. But that would actually make a big difference in the American comic book industry, at least for DC Comics. So why Absolute Universe now? Why is this the big thing that DC Comics is doing? Because they could have always done it. They talked about doing it way back when with Earth One, and then it just kind of turned into Earth One graphic novels rather than an Earth One monthly line. Well, this is why, because Ultimate's #1, and including a lot of other stuff, beat the brakes off of Batman. Batman, which is normally considered a 100,000 copy book. These other books that means Scarlet is selling 101,000 copies. X-Men, Spider-Man, and Ultimates all better than Batman. And Batman is kind of the high watermark in sales for most of DC. That's your staple, that's your go-to racehorse. Without a big event, DC rarely ever beats Batman in sales. But Ultimates, between the Spider-Man run that they just relaunched and now this new Ultimates #1, there's a resurgence. And you kind of wonder what that is about. Like, is it just fans are so fed up with what's happened in the main line that they're looking for some sort of like back to basic versions of these characters that they can latch onto? Something where a character hasn't been drastically race swapped, gender swapped, any of that. All of the years of continuity of being heterosexual decided to be gay. Are we seeing the results of Pride Month that then became Pride Year, multiple years running? All the diversity one shots, are we seeing that in real time? I don't know. You guys let me know below. Hit the likes, subscribe, ring the bell for notification. Also, over here at 9 Lives Comics, we have a couple of things going on. We got Inglorious Rex, Monster Martial Arts Fighting Spirit coming up. Please go sign up for this campaign. People love it, Inglorious Rex too. And, you know, you soon will find out. If you're new to Inglorious Rex, we will be putting up some 2s in our shop. Along with, you'll find a $25 copy of 1 that ships out the next day. Also, Axcend Level Up has crossed $121,227. This is a campaign running right now, getting ready, fashion to go to print. If you guys want to go over here and please support this campaign, go check it out. It's about 3 video gamers that beta test a new video game world. And when they log out and they come back, you know, to their normal lives, they start to activate and have all the power settings that they had in the video game. But now all the consequences says they only have 1 life to live. If you guys will check this campaign out, all the links for these beautiful comics from 9 Lives Comics is down below. If you guys will hit like, subscribe, ring the bell for notification, and we'll catch you guys again with another video.
On the scene, I got greatness all in my jeans. Ain't no way that I can slow down. I'm laced up, look how I shake the ground. Can't touch the crown, but you can kiss the ring. Close your eyes and see how I live a dream. I'm too smooth, MJ with the lean. Don't be fooled, I came through with the team. This is over their heads, how high can it go? I'm too over the edge, got my eyes on the goal. And we right back at it, keep them right on their toes. Look at the way that I move, this is all that I know. Cause I got the drive, I put it in gear. Line them up, I don't see no competitors here. If it ain't first place, we really can't settle for it. Listen up, listen up.